Danielle with Trinity Readings. Welcome to your weekly Tarotscope reading. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all the information in the description box. All right, let's get started with your reading. I am going to be shuffling and pulling the cards off camera. This is just a temporary thing. I know people like to see the cards, but just for the next couple weeks, I am going to be shuffling off camera. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's get started on your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is your oracle card messages for the week, and then we will get into your tarot. You have the Journeyman as your overall guidance for the week, and the Journeyman is kind of like just a message. It's like the Fool card. It's telling you to kind of take a leap of faith. It's telling you to be open to new experiences, to be open to new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things. It's really a very strong message. Like, you do not have to have everything planned out this week. And it's actually beneficial to you right now if you try not to plan everything out. It's also a very strong message that the universe is supporting you right now. The universe is pulling you on a new path. You've definitely been through some pretty heavy energy lately. It's been very draining for you. I feel like you've probably gone through some kind of shift, and there was probably a point where you were like, you didn't even know who you were anymore. Like, you were so drained. Or maybe you've even kind of experienced a pretty heavy loss. But whatever this shift is, you know, you're Scorpios are meant to go through pretty intense transformations throughout their life, through pretty intense changes. And a lot of times Scorpios are meant to go through a lot of loss. But with that Scorpio energy, the Scorpio energy will, you know, transmute that energy, heal that energy. So every difficulty that you go through, every change that you go through, you're always put in a higher energy. It always pushes you to a higher level. Scorpios tend to not repeat the same mistakes. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the strongest message here. Like, you've been through this difficult energy, you've transmuted it, you've healed it, and you're moving towards something new. But I feel like it's such a completely new energy. It's so new. You've changed so much that there's no really planning this out, no really trying to figure it out. Because you can't go by old ways, right? The Singer of Initiation card does indicate kind of passage to a new level, to a higher frequency, to more fulfilling experiences. But it does also, it is also a message that you're kind of being tested right now. So I feel like it's like, be mindful that you're not going back to old ways of thinking. You might have like something that you feel like you've cleared away. You might have it come back up to the surface right now. But you also have new eyes, new insight to see this in a different way and to handle this in a different way moving forward. But overall, it's a really powerful energy. I feel like it's important for you to understand that you're still in this energy of change and shift and transformation. And so it's important to kind of flow with that energy and not try to like pick up something completely new and put all your energy into it right now until you've let that old energy kind of clear away. All right, let's get into your tarot. Okay. So you have the King of Pentacles as your overall energy for the week. The King of Pentacles is about focusing on what you value, focusing on what is important to you. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Some of you might be connecting to a Taurus, but for a lot of you, I feel like this is very much your personal energy right now. It's Taurus is the complete opposite of Scorpio, right? And so as a Scorpio, that's going to be the most difficult energy for you to kind of embody, right? Scorpios are all about change and transformation. And so to be comfortable, to really ground that energy, I feel like it is a little bit difficult for a Scorpio to be in that sorry. See? Um the Taurus energy is all about luxury, finding comfort, pleasure. It's all about your home life. It's all about your work. It's a very, very grounded energy. But with Scorpios, that's a real struggle because Scorpios are always going through such intense changes that it's hard to really feel grounded. So I feel like it's important for you moving forward this week to focus on what holds value to you, what holds meaning to you, um what gives you comfort, what gives you pleasure. And I feel like that's how you can kind of shift this energy forward, because I feel like you've recently maybe stepped away from something or gotten out of like a traditional type of mindset. I feel like you've taken your independence back in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, you might be leaving behind a commitment. Some of you, I feel like you're disconnecting yourself from family or maybe like long-term friends. I feel like you've decided to turn your back on something or start focusing on a new path for yourself. But with the world being the challenge, what you're going to find difficult this week is closing out those old cycles, is, letting things come to their natural end. Some of you, I feel like maybe you've disconnected yourself from somebody. Again, it might be a long-term commitment. It might be family. It seems to be something that is very, very long-term that you're stepping away from. This isn't like a relationship that you've been in for a year that you're stepping away from. This is something that has been in your energy for a very, very long time. For at least, I would say 5 to 10 years, maybe even, like I said, family. I feel like it's kind of been draining you. I feel like it's an energy that has kept you feeling stuck. Um, and so I feel like you're closing that out, and I feel like you're really ready for change. But at the same time, I feel like you're not really sure what that is. I do feel like with the Seven of Wands, you might be a little bit triggered, or you might find that, when you disconnect yourself from people, when you pull your energy back, when you start focusing on yourself, especially when it's people that you have nurtured and been there for and supported in the past, when you take your energy back from those people, they tend to get very angry. People tend to lash out. They don't want you to pull the energy away from them. But I feel like it's important to understand that if you're disconnecting yourself from people, or a particular person, I feel like it's important to understand that it's like you've been connected to a person or family or people that have this very traditional perspective. They're very set in their ways. They're very, traditional. They're Taurus energy. They don't want to change. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to be outside of their comfort zone. And I feel like you have been entertaining this energy, like keeping other people comfortable or keeping things comfortable for the benefit of people around you for so long that you have lost your own passion, your own power. And so I do feel that you might find that people are very triggered, that people are coming against you this week, and it's important for you to stand your ground. The Wheel of Fortune indicates like change, like you're being pushed towards this change. And this change is something that benefits you, whatever that may be. But other people are very content with you being in the same place.
And so I feel like you're gonna have to let people go, or step away from people, or stop nurturing something that you've been nurturing. And I think that you might find that a little bit difficult. And I feel like other people are going to find it difficult as well. Let me pull some clarifier cards. Yeah, I really do. It's a very tense energy. And so I feel like you guys might have it might be a lot of tension this week. It might be a lot of conflict with other people, but it genuinely is a really amazing energy for you guys, because you guys are stepping towards this energy of change. You're moving towards something that's going to be more fulfilling to you. But it requires letting go of something from your past. It might be a connection that you've had. Um, I definitely feel for a lot of you, it's a connection that you have to another person. It could be a soulmate connection. It could be family, whatever it is. It's a connection to somebody where this person has refused to budge. Like, this person has refused to make any changes, refuse to see a different perspective. And because this person is not willing to see a different perspective or to move forward, um, it's keeping you stuck. But I feel like you're very worried about hurting this person, or you're worried about making the wrong decision. But it's like you've been fighting for this, and I feel like the other person has not been fighting to change. Like, you've been working to change, um but this person hasn't. And again, for some of you, I feel like it is family. um for some of you, I feel like you have been helping somebody out financially, or giving somebody something physical, like giving somebody some stability or comfort. Some of you might even be kicking people out of your house. And I feel like as you're disconnecting from this energy, um you're going to see those people that you're disconnecting from really come at you and really be angry or try to fight for your attention. And so I feel like you're gonna have to kind of stand up for yourself and stand up for what's important to you. I feel like it's very important for you to maintain your boundaries. And I feel like that's also something that you've been working towards. I feel like you've been working on like your own personal boundaries. And um, I feel like that's kind of been a threat to people. You do have a lot of new insight coming to you. You have a lot of new, like, you're really connected to your intuition right now. And I feel like you're very strongly being guided down a new path. For some of you, you might be connecting to a new person. I don't feel it's really a relationship, though, although it could be. If it's a relationship, it's somebody who is a little bit younger than you, or the connection is just more lighthearted. I feel like you're learning a lot from this person. I feel like you're connecting to a new person, maybe a younger person, that just has like a different insight or different perspective. Again, I don't feel like it's necessarily romantic. And if it is a romantic connection, it's just more in this kind of like communication stage, getting to know each other. I just feel like this person is like giving you like new. Oh, my stomach just growled. I'm so sorry. I'm starving. Um it's like this person is giving you like new hope. And I kind of feel like that might make it a little bit easier to feel confident in making this shift. I also feel like if you're leaving behind a person, I feel like it's important to understand I don't feel this person is like understanding the depths of it of like they're not taking the emotions seriously. They're not taking things very seriously. You have three nines here, so that's all about, this is your energy. This is all your energy. You're doing something that is good for you, and it's gonna piss some people off. Which sucks, but I feel like you're very prepared for this. I just feel that you're worried about leaving something from the past behind. But I also feel that you're going to be triggered in such a way that you're going to see what a burden that this has been. And it's going to be a little bit easy for you to move forward. But I will say, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune being your outcome, you're definitely moving towards something that you want, wish fulfillment, something that's going to give you a lot of emotional fulfillment, happiness, contentment. The Nine of Cups is somebody who really has a lot of love and confidence in themselves, and they know what they want, and that in that energy you have the ability to manifest anything. All right,
I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.